Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a great collection of designer inspired bags for you from Amazon. There's going to be 8 bags in total. You can already see the very first one on the screen. So let's dive right in. So this bag, in my humble opinion, is inspired by the Mulberry Satchel, and you can see the designer version up on the screen now. And as always, with all my videos, the bags I bring to you are not exact copies. They are often quite similar or quite close. And I think that holds true for the version that you can purchase from Amazon if you don't want to spend Mulberry prices. Now, you can see this bag has a zip on the back, the front has a flap. It's giving you some idea of an inner compartment, what the space looks like, okay? So this, if you've ever wanted to check out the Mulberry Satchel, is a great option. And on Amazon, you can get them in a range of colorways, okay? Now, I'm going to move very swiftly onto the very next bag. This is probably extremely familiar to a lot of people, and this is clearly a dupe of the Marc Jacobs the Tote bag. Now, Marc Jacobs the Tote bag on your screen, £425. But if you wanted to have something similar, whether because you like the style, the fashion, but you don't want to spend the same Marc Jacobs price, then I would recommend this option from Amazon. As you can see, it's very well reviewed. It's also available in great colorways if you wanted the brown or if you wanted more of a beige taupe color. They also have it in white. And equally, as you can see, they have some more fabric canvas options. Okay. Now, in terms of the bag, it's got a zip closure at the top. You can have it top handle, or you can put it on your shoulder or crossbody it, as you can see here on the model. Okay. So another great option, definitely inspired by Marc Jacobs, the tote bag, but at an excellent, much cheaper price point on Amazon. The third bag I have for you guys is very, in my opinion, again, extremely inspired by Coach. This is clearly a dupe of the Coach Tabby shoulder bag. The only key difference, in my opinion, is how the logo is designed. But you have, with this alternative option, you have got a strap so you can do it crossbody. You've got another strap so it's very much shoulder bag. And you can see both of that depicted here. And it's got essentially 2 compartments divided by a zipper compartment, and there's a bit of an internal pocket where you can have your cards. And then at the back, there's also space to put maybe a passport or a card. I think when you consider the Coach Tabby retails for generally $375, you can get them cheaper at outlets or during the sale. This is much cheaper on Amazon, especially if you're not certain that the style is for you. And you can obviously get them in a choice of colors. So they have got it currently on Amazon in a khaki and white combo, an all black combination, and I believe there should be a white. Yes. So you've got choice as well here, guys. Okay. This brings us to the next bag. This bag, as you can clearly see on the screen, is to me a very impressive find on Amazon because it is clearly inspired by the Hermes Classique to-go wallet. This retails the designer version for over £5,000. And if you like the style, or if you're uncertain, you want to spend 5,000 Great British pounds. In fact, it's actually £5,150. But if you think you have the money to burn, but you're not quite sure, then you could try the option that is available on Amazon. It's well reviewed. It's above 4 stars in review. It's much cheaper. It's going to cost you less than 30 quid to just try out the Amazon version. And you have the option of getting it in a taupe or beige and black. They've called it gray, but it's giving me taupe. But of course, the brown is definitely a spitting dupe for the Hermes version you can see on the screen. In terms of the style, it's giving mostly shoulder, but I'm sure you could use it as a clutch. It looks like the strap is removable. And in terms of the compartments, as you can see on the screen, it has got an inner zippered compartment, okay? Now, I don't think, given the dimensions that you see on the screen, this is the widest of bags, but it will fit an iPhone. Now let's move on to the next bag I found for you guys. And that brings us to, clearly this bag has been inspired by Gucci Dionysus bag. You can see the designer version on your screen and you can see the Amazon version. They're not exact. I think when you look at some of the details to the flap, the chain, the hardware, you can tell it's not an exact copy, but it has been heavily inspired. And I would say this is a good dupe. Now it's very much crossbody and you can obviously wear it shoulder if you double the chain. Okay. And it shows you the dimensions on the previous screen I had. And then here you can see how the compartments are broken up essentially. Okay. I think this is a very, very excellent option, especially because there's a discount voucher available on Amazon at the moment. But as you can see with the designer, you're making massive savings. This is one of the few designer bags that doesn't cross the 1,000 threshold. But if you want it in white, they've got it in a more soft leather fabric option. But this is more of a harder leather, okay? So I think these are great finds so far, guys. And if you have been enjoying what I've brought to you in this video, give us a thumbs up. Share in the comments if any of the bags so far take your fancy. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I do truly appreciate all my subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, this is the first time you've discovered us, let me know what you think about the content, if you have any suggestions, and consider subscribing to join the family. Let's move on to the next bag, okay? A lot of you might already recognize that this is a dupe of the Stella McCartney Falabella bag, okay? This is a great dupe. Now, Stella McCartney bags are not animal leather, they're vegan leather, and this bag is also vegan leather, okay? It's great size dimension. It's got all the features of the Stella McCartney bag, but at a lower price point. And you can see it's well reviewed. All reviews I've shown you for products in this video are over 4 stars. Now, in terms of the bag, you can see what the dimensions are on your screen, a little bit of the side angle. But I think you can just see that if you are a fan of this chain detailing that wraps around the bag, this is a great comparison that Amazon has on offer. And they have also got it in a silver gray colorway that is fantastic. Okay. And so, guys, that brings us to bag number 7, which you can see on the screen. This is the bag from the designer brand Polene. I believe it's called Polene. Might be Polene. But essentially, they number their bags, and this is Numero 10. And it's normally $450 thereabouts. Again, they do go lower in sales like Black Friday. But if you can't wait till Black Friday, this is a very excellent option on Amazon. Again, slight differences if you compare the two images, but this is definitely giving inspired by Polene and a great option. Okay. Now you can definitely crossbody this bag and obviously do it as a shoulder bag as well. It's got a zipper closure and you can see it's one giant compartment with a little bit of an internal flap, okay, that doesn't have an internal zip. But it's in great colorway. Polene has a range of colors as well, and Amazon does. So if you're a fan of black, you're covered, and they have it in a lovely gray. This is a very rich red. It's almost giving dark brown to me. And then you can obviously get it in white. This is a bit of a two-tone. And of course, last but not least, they have a gray two-tone version as well. But the brown is definitely a spitting image to what you can see on the screen. Not exact. So spitting image might be the wrong word choice, but it's a great dupe for less. Now, the final bag I have for you guys is a bit of a different context. It's not a dupe of anything. It is actually the bag by the brand JW Pay. I hope I'm saying that correct. It's the Gabbi Ruched Hobo handbag. This is a bag that I think is a great price point. And this is a bag that, as you can see on the screen, a lot of celebrities have been wearing. Numerous celebrities are fans of this bag. And this is a bag that if you've ever aspired to have an item that a celebrity you like owns, or if you actually just like the bag brand or the style of the bag, this is basically showing you that at the moment, Amazon has got it on a reduced price for the green bag, okay? I myself have purchased this bag because I like the style. I I felt when I started seeing it in the articles with all the different celebrities that the ruched handle was a very intriguing feature. And I like that the bag essentially forces you to utilize it just as a shoulder bag or handheld. I have a lot of crossbody bags, so I thought this was a great option to expand my bag collection. I've had this bag in the beige color, beige cream colorway for about 18 months now. And then about 2 weeks ago, I did order the bag in the orange color, and that has arrived, I think, last week in the post. So I'm going to insert a clip and you'll see me giving you an overview of both bags. So my orange that I just got recently for summer, as well as the beige slash, I think of it as cream. So guys, as promised, these are the bags that I loved so much I had to get a second one, okay? So I'm going to start you off with the very first one I got, okay? So it does come with a dust bag. This was the one that joined the family afterwards. So the very first one I got from the brand was in this colorway, okay? Now, some of you might have seen this when it was quite popular on social media. I'll insert clips of celebrities who were carrying this around as well. You can see there's a bit of logo. Flip it around, no logo. I do think it's very interesting with this scrunched handle design. I really love that. So I needed a bag in a cream colorway. This was one of the first ever cream handbags, top handle. Very minimal, as you can see. It's a very minimal style. There's no attachments to make it shoulder buddy. It's just purely handheld. It does fit onto your shoulder, so what I mean is you can't attach anything to make it a longer shoulder drop. As you can see, that's the width you have, and you can't make it crossbody, okay? So it's very much top handle, and if your arm gets through, then it's also a shoulder bag. So this is lovely, very simple when you don't have too many things to take out. It's a magnetic closure, as you can see. You have got a pocket here, very small, okay? That's more just if you've got cards, and then it's just one big open cavity, as you can see. Hopefully you guys can see that. There's a bit of the branding logo on the inside again, and then it just snaps closed. Gorgeous, cute, highly recommend. So I love this so much. When I had the opportunity to get it in a brighter colorway, I went ahead and did that. So the links are in the description below, and I purchased both these bags from Amazon from those same links. Now they do come on sale, so Black Friday, Amazon Prime deal, so you can wait for deals to make your purchases, guys. As you can see here, you still get the dust bag, which I definitely use in keeping it dust free. This only came a few days ago, guys, so you can see the logo. It's very minimal again, but if you really want no logos, carry it the other way. Absolutely nothing there on display. Okay, so I know for some people no logos are in, and some people absolutely love logos, but this is a bag designer style or bag brand that generally keeps logos to a minimum, so I do recommend them if you're in the market for that. Same as the other one, just one gigantic open compartment. As I said, this literally arrived maybe a week ago. I've not used it yet. Still has that pocket. As you can see, the tag is still on. Same sort of cavern capacity. Same magnet closure. Same scrunch design. I'm just going to put the two bags side by side so you can see, hopefully. Fantastic purchases, guys. Highly recommend. And I don't think I will need anything else because I only have two bags in an orange color scheme, and this is only the second one. And if orange is your color, this is a fantastic choice. If you want a more neutral colorway, this goes with so much. So that's it for the video, guys. All the links are going to be in the description below. Every item I've shown you is over 4 stars on Amazon. So again, like the video if you've enjoyed the content. Feel free to give me ideas for upcoming videos, anything you want me to source for you. I had someone comment about backpacks, so I'm going to work on that next. And guys, do subscribe. and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.